The divorce videos that I posted before, right? I did receive a few comments from, surprisingly, from boys. And they had sent me a very common question. And I think this is very common in Indian families and even some Pakistani families, where the question is, Loy, my parents are forcing me to get married, or my parents are putting pressure on me to get married. What do I do? In some cases, Loy, my family is putting pressure because it's a society, culture, tradition. And then there are others who were also asking, Loy, I want to get married, but I'm afraid, and it's not lust, it's true love. Okay, I thought I'll answer this today. Now, if any one of you is saying that I want to get married, or I have to get married because of my family, then that itself is a massive red flag. So you're not a man. Basic thing is, you're not a man or an independent woman. You are still under your parents. Because here's a simple thing: if your parents were not there, if society pressure was not there, you wouldn't want to get married. So the baseline is, you're not getting married because you genuinely want it, but rather to keep everyone else happy. So when you're marrying to keep other people happy, or doing something to keep other people happy, guess what? At some point, you will lose interest. Because marriage is not a 1 hour per day thing. It's a 24/7. It's like I'm asking you to eat something you don't like. Out of courtesy, you'll eat it once, twice, third time. Okay, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day. Some point you'll be like, man, enough, stop. So the first thing is that, okay. The second one is, marriage, I've told you so many times, it is not romance, it is not love, it is not sex. It is, yeah, some people use it for all these reasons. Or they can have someone to have sex with. I'm telling you this, some men have actually told me, Loy, I'm not able to have sex, so that's why I want to get married, and so I have someone to have sex with. It's they don't talk publicly about this, but this is a fact. Many of them get married for sex, so they can have sex without worrying. They can't go to a prostitute. They don't have the money. They want someone to satisfy their urges. They get married, so they can have sex. So, see, the issue here is, if you're going to get married, remember there's a cost to it. Like if you were to go to a prostitute, okay, or you have to pay some money. In marriage also, there is a cost. Now, I know that it's not right for me to use the analogy or example of a prostitute. Even for a girl, if she's getting married because she wants a companion and she's alone. I get girls who share with me, I feel very lonely, I'm in my this age. Or there's a cost to it. And what is the cost? It is not just money. It is your freedom. It is your choices. It is your, you have to sacrifice so many things. Why do you think there are so many women and men who are in their 40s and 50s, they still don't want to get married? Because they know they have to sacrifice these things. Let's say, for example, today, if I want to go for a movie, I can't go watch a movie. My babies will get restless. Okay? I've not gone for a movie before. I used to at least see one movie a year. Now, ever since I got married, one is my wife doesn't understand the movies, so I know it's boring her. So I watch it at home. And then after my kid is born, I've just never gone, because I know my baby can't sit quiet. And it'll be very rude for me to ask my wife and my baby to hang out. The only time I did watch was, I think it was Superman versus Batman, because I wanted to put a movie review, not too sure, or Star Wars, I'm not too sure, one movie. But my wife that day had planned out that she wants to go with the baby out for some shopping and something, and enjoy the time in the mall. That was pre-COVID. Okay, but I've never done ever since, and that was also related to work, so she was okay with it. Now, the point I was telling you is, it is a responsibility. And the problem is this word is so, it can be misunderstood as, oh, take care of the wife. No, there are so many other things, man. The headache of having a person with different opinions, the demands of the person. Then if you are like an Indian with the family is getting, you have to spend time with the family, go meet the family, family comes and meets you, you have to go there, you have to do this, you have to spend time there. It's an absolute utter headache, which at first might sound very sweet and nice. You lose your privacy forever. There is no privacy. Lucky for me, my wife, okay, at this age, I found a woman who doesn't demand all these things. Imagine that the person demands, oh, I need your time, I need you to be there. In fact, I know one of my clients is, whenever he wakes up, his wife says, no, you have to spend time with me first. You have to spend time with me, you have to talk to me, you have to have breakfast with me. And it's like, I'm not getting time to meditate, I'm not getting time for gym, I'm not getting time to have any peace and quiet. She wants me to be with her and the babies. What can you tell your wife? No. And if she says no, I'm not going to listen. These are the things, huh? The third one is, which I've always told you, is money. I don't need to elaborate. I've made another video on it. Everything you earn, you split it in half, and not just half for you and her. You have to save for your future. You have to save for your the other things. And there are some couples who, if the husband buys something for him, the wife says, okay, I'll buy something for me. There are literally people who say, okay, you're going to buy a car, I'll buy a car for me. We end up with 2 loans. See, all these things are there, man. And then the final last part. This was what? Loy, I have all the genuine intentions, and why do I ask them their age? See, the reason I ask people their age, what age they are going to get married, is because as you grow older, your choices, your preferences, your tastes, your temptations, your urges, your vices, you as an individual completely change. Is your body the same that it was 20 years ago? Let's say you're 20 now, by the time you become 40. No, impossible. Will you earn the same income as before? No. Will you have the same responsibilities like before? No. Would you like the same things? No. Loy Machedo, me, today I'm 45. If I just go back to, let's say, 40, I was eating, looking, acting, everything different. Man, at 40 I was totally different. This is before the bariatric surgery. I never thought I would have that. Go back to 35. I was in Dubai. Fuck, I was totally a different guy. That was before the suicide, this thing took place. I go back to 30. Fuck, I was a completely arrogant, messed up, self-entitled show-off, man. Sleeping around with what? Sometimes 6 girls a day. There's not an exaggeration. I was lit. My only focus was girls and fun. Okay, 30. 25. I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do in my life. I would just have fun. That's it. It can be anything from gaming to girls to friends. 20. I was completely lost. I was like, oh, what is life? Oh, wow. Start my life. 15. I was just living life each day at a time. 10. I was a fucking kid. See, I went through blocks of 5 years. Just imagine, block of 5 years. And I'm unable to tell you, I'm able to tell you that I was a totally different person. So how can you make permanent choices of marriage? Okay, a permanent choice based where you are now. Can you change your partner every 5 years? 10 years? What if your partner is different? What if you're different? What if your priorities change? What if her priorities change? What if you two become 2 different people and you realize, fuck, this is not the person I wanted to marry, or this is not the person I fell in love with? Then what do you do? Wait, let this guy go. Again, he's come back to haunt me. You know, when they pass by, you can still hear that irritating little sound in your head. It's in your ear, like, you know, sharp. So my main thing that I want to tell you guys is, see, listen, remember this, and just as if I were to tell you, okay, get a tattoo that will remain in front of, like, visible, you will be like, fuck man, this is going to be there forever. I don't want. What if you change your mind? If a tattoo is something you'll be like not sure, and you'll say, man, I don't want to permanently choose this, then life partner. And keep in mind, most important thing, divorce is never a joke. It is absolutely painful. It is absolutely horrible. And it's a life-changing phase of your life. It's not a joke. Divorce is not to be taken lightly. So please, however pleasant you might think of marriage, love, romance and all that, equally dark, dangerous, deadly is divorce. D's. So I hope you guys understand, guys and girls. Please, please, please. It's better to have just a relationship, and you can change partners and go for your happy ending massages and paid sex. Go for that. More better than being permanently locked and latched onto a partner. Because once that happens, then the self-entitlement, the expectation level, all that starts. Complications. And remember, if you have to ask someone to get married, and if you have to validate and reason out, or you're trying to keep parents happy, and I know parents want to see their grandchildren and all that, just take one child from orphanage and show it to them. Your parents will die. I'm sorry to say, your parents will die, but you'll be left with this person whom you'll wonder, like, why the fuck did I even get married? Maybe next video I'll share the most horrible incident I've ever heard of a person who I actually know, and how horrible the divorce was. True story, and I'll tell you maybe next time. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. Like I told you, if you have to ask someone, don't get married. If you're trying to keep society and family and all that, don't get married. And most important, if you don't have the money, or you have not enjoyed your life, not seen everything, don't have the right reasons, please just enjoy life. Don't get married. And that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. This is me signing off. Take care.